What's happening, guys? What's up? How are you doing? Cool. Chadwick Boseman died, and you know, it's sad when people die. That's before we get into the main subject of the video, I sort of want to touch on something else. This kind of thing. I'm flashing a picture at you right now. Flashing a picture at you. It's coming at you through the internet right now as we speak. Anytime that like a pop culture person dies, there are inevitably, you see on like fucking Reddit and Instagram and shit, if you follow any meme pages or you look at memes, if you do, shame on you. That's terrible. What the fuck is wrong with you? But if you do, you've probably seen numerous edits. There's the classic edit of like Heaven with like Steve Irwin and Harambus and all the lads. And I'm certain there are plenty of edits with Chadwick Boseman in there now. But this one in particular, this one with Stanley saying like, "You're gonna love it up here, kid. Let me show you around." Did he ever even interact with Stanley? I feel like it's fan service. It's fan service. It's like whenever Captain America picked up Thor's hammer, except it's with dead people, one of them having died very recently, and that's sort of weird to me. Chadwick Boseman isn't Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman is Chadwick Boseman. I mean, maybe it's just weird. I don't necessarily know that it's super bad, but it's infinitely more respectful and well-intentioned than the main thing that we're going to be looking at tonight, which is, well...
I can't let this guy even have a chance to breathe.
This guy's tough, bro. He's stronger than George Floyd, right?
Can you breathe?
I can't breathe, mate.
Do not do a Ouija board on Chadwick Boseman at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. We need his neck like George Floyd. They sort of do this ImJayStation like rip-off / parody. All of their thumbnails have ImJayStation in them. They're just edits of ImJayStation thumbnails, but with whatever they're talking about in it. Now, they're a parody channel. Not that it matters. The word parody is pretty loose. You can apply it to all sorts of things. It's not like a parody that critiques something. It's just a spoof. Because they really can't critique ImJayStation on anything, because what they're doing is far, far worse. I'm going to expand on that parody point, but first I want to actually go through the video with you guys. By the way, it's important for me to point out that this video was released like, I think probably hours after the news broke, so this was like immediate. It's pretty cool of them to do.
Our channel. Yes. It's supposed to be on this side. Okay.
They're doing the Ouija board on the pizza box.
Chadwick.
Chadwick, did you deserve to die? No. Wait. What the?
Oh! He literally said he deserved to die, bro.
Say, I sinned. I
Black Lives Matter. I love this dude.
No. Wait.
Are you in hell or heaven? Okay, yes for hell, no for heaven.
He fucked up and he accidentally asked a question that like didn't make any fucking sense on an Ouija board.
Oh my god, he's in hell, bro.
Pretty lit so far, right, guys? I'm certain that it won't get worse. They are gonna do the thing that I said that they definitely aren't gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. That's the gag of that.
I'm gonna go hide.
Guys, we gotta kneel him. He's here. What's his name? What? Guys, it's Chadwick. Yo, look how black he is.
Wow, that's crazy. Never seen somebody do blackface like that before. I'm pretty sure that that's not what he looks like. I do find it rather suspicious that the second the guy in like the beanie disappeared, Chadwick Boseman's ghost comes. I don't know. I'm just a little bit suspicious of the whole authenticity of the ghost Chadwick Boseman. Obviously, it's a gag, right? But so are the minstrel shows.
Please, I'm a cyberphone. Wait. I'm not strong in real life. I'm a cyberphone. Wait. I officially got him under the knee. There he is. I gotta breathe. Mama! Mama!
It's weird how he's like changed shape between shots. I'm really beginning to question the authenticity of this video. I don't think that's the real Chadwick Boseman at all, actually. I think this might be some sort of fake.
Okay. Can you breathe?
I don't know. It is also very suspicious how every time the Chadwick Boseman demon ghost speaks, the kid on top of him is also moving his lips. I don't know, it's a funny coincidence maybe. I feel like I can't add very much commentary. It's like they're doing the thing. Like I can't... It is almost funny in how ridiculously offensive it is. Granted, that doesn't make it like not a shitty fucking thing to do.
Yeah, it takes 8 minutes to kill someone like that.
And then your turn then after.
Where the fuck are they? Seriously, what is the location of this? Is that workout gear in the back? What's going on?
Can you breathe? Why can't you breathe?
So, dude, this kid's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Shut up, bro. Holy shit.
Can you breathe, man? I love this guy, guys. Please go donate.
And he keeps saying to donate to this guy. What does that mean? What are we donating to? Are we donating to resurrect Chadwick Boseman?
One and breathe.
Now, this is, I think, satire. I think that's the point. That's why they constantly mention liking. They constantly mention trending several times. Like, on some level, I think that's the case. I think most of what they want to do is just make really shocking shit that gets people's attention. And this is pretty charitable. This is a very charitable reading of what they do. But it does seem almost as though their intention is to criticize ImJayStation. The issue is that they're just doing the same thing he's doing. It's not very good satire if in the process of making the satire, you do the exact same thing that you're criticizing. Again, this is by far the most charitable reading I could possibly give them. Let's say I wanted to make satire. Let's say I wanted to do an epic political satire about the Iraq War. And in doing so, I said, I declare war on bullies. And I've located a bunch of bullies in Iraq. And then I kill 200,000 Iraqi civilians. Maybe I've made some sort of point, but I did the exact same thing. I was making the satire to criticize. So the end result is just more of the thing that I claim to not like. Which, again, if you look at the result of what they're doing, it's just more ImJayStation. It's ImJayStation with the dial turned up a couple notches. All of the jokes that they make can just be taken at surface value. The joke is that they're saying the things they're saying, and that's it. They have other channels, and these other channels also have a fuck ton of fucked up posts. There's one that is entirely dedicated to George Floyd. Let's go through every single title. There's actually only a dozen videos on here. This one says, last to leave knee off of George Floyd wins $10,000 gone wrong. The cop kept it on for way too long. After that, we need George Floyd's wife and grandpa at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Can they breathe? The next one, we need George Floyd's brother and son at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Could they breathe? Next one, we need George Floyd's grandma at 3 a.m. gone wrong. She could breathe? We need George Floyd's mom and daughter at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Will they breathe? A Ouija board challenge. on George Floyd at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. He came to my house, so I need him. Do not call Kobe Bryant and George Floyd on FaceTime. Gone wrong. They came, so we need them. George Floyd finally drinks the gay potion from the dark web at 3 a.m. A classic gay potion vid. Gone wrong. He can breathe now. He can breathe now in that video, so maybe things worked out. Next video, 24-hour overnight challenge in George Floyd's house. Gone wrong. Derek Needham and shot his family. I'm sorry, you shouldn't laugh at this, but it's so fucking ridiculous. This is all within the span. Clearly, these were all made within days of each other. Like they all say 2 weeks ago. So they were making these like every fucking day. Next video, we bought a Santa off the dark web at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. We need him almost to death. Scary. The most recent one on the channel, do not FaceTime George Floyd and Derek Chauvin at the same time at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. Need to death. Let's see what's on the other channel, because they have 3 channels, which is probably because of the high possibility that one of them ends up getting deleted. This one is also full of George Floyd shit. It's fair to say, at this point, after having looked at their full video catalog, that any point that they wanted to make, they have already made. They've attracted an audience. Now, I'm just going to say that an audience of people that want to watch video after video of you creating a fictionalized event in which you murder George Floyd over and over and over again are probably just fucking racist. It's not like, oh, you made an edgy joke once. You've made the same edgy joke like 30 times. They're really stuck to this shtick. I assume what happened was they did a video where they, brought George Floyd back to life and murdered him, and they saw some success off of that, and that was it. And so now they're just sticking to it. Like, I think that the idea that they're trying to satire ImJayStation is probably a bit more charitable than they deserve. The reality is they're just doing whatever will get them views, and making this racist shit that's outrageous to people is the best way to get that. And that sucks, I guess, because it seems to kind of be working. They've gotten a couple hundred subscribers out of it. Granted, I feel like they have a pretty limited space to grow. They're making ImJayStation type videos where they make the same jokes over and over again. It's just, we murder a black person. That's the joke. And so that's got to lose impact over time. The audience cap for the kind of content that they're creating is like super low. So like, even if they're wildly successful, they can't actually get that successful. ImJayStation was notified about this and he talked about it on Twitter. It's very funny. He actually said that they are better than the commentary channels that criticize him. ImJayStation is obviously a piece of shit. ImJayStation, has shit like the gay potion, where in that video he basically paints all gay people as just fucking, if you got a gay friend, they're gonna try to rape you. That's the ImJayStation opinion on gay people. At least assume that, okay, maybe that's not his opinion, but that is what he's teaching children, so it kind of doesn't matter. He's teaching kids to be like scared of gay people and shit, and has no real right to criticize this fucking racist parody channel because he's not really any better, and he's causing far more harm because he reaches a far larger audience. I really hate kids content on YouTube. It's really bad. It's content marketed for kids by people who don't give a fuck about kids. It's not like Sesame Street where you can tell that the people making it really care, or Bill Nye. Bill Nye cares about the kids' education. Yeah, don't look up this channel or anything. It might seem kind of funny, because I only showed a few clips, but, it's just the same. They just make the same video over and over again. Like, it's not entertaining. It's the same thing as ImJayStation, where, like, ImJayStation is a really funny channel if you're just gonna watch, like, one video. But if you decide that you want to watch a bunch of ImJayStation videos, it's like, well, you're just gonna get fucking bored because he makes the same video over and over again. Well, this channel isn't gonna be relevant in like a year. It probably won't even exist. Like, they could see some very limited success, but that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe, I guess. I don't know, dude. I'll see you in the next video.